I just got screwed. Properly screwed. This is not fair. I don't think it's going to happen. This is too much for me. It's not. No, not even fair. I need to record. Okay. And now I got another cookie track, which is I'm sorry. No, this is too much. This is my January TBR Chaos plus readathons plus book clubs, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so we'll talk about my game right after I give you a general idea of what I'm participating into throughout the year. I, as usual, show serious case of FOMO, which means I want to be on everything all the time. And I try to hold my horses, but it doesn't really work, as you will see right now. Okay, so first things first, I'm participating in 4 different year-long challenges / readathons, read-alongs. I don't know how you want to call them, not read-alongs, but 4 year-long challenges. First one is TBR Knockout, organized by Mel from Completely Mel. I'll link everyone's channel down below, if YouTube gives me enough space, because it's going to be a lot. But it gives you 2 prompts per month, which means 2 books per month, and there's specific prompts for every month. Like, you cannot just read them in the order you want, like the ones for July and January. So you're supposed to read 2 books that fit the certain prompts for that month. Then I'm participating in the Pop Sugar Challenge for 2022. And I think most of us know, but it gives you 52 prompts and you can organize them and read them at the pace you want to. And the full point is that throughout the year, you have to have read as many as you can. And then yearly readathon, which is a year-athon. I'll link their Twitter down below. And it gives you a relatively open prompt to read on the 2nd week of every month. January's prompt is a new to you series or author, and it runs from the 10th to the 16th of January. And then lastly, for this one's Buzzwordathon, organized by Kayla from Books on Lala. I think all of us know her. If you don't, you have to check her out. And the prompt for January is a book with a question word. Now, for the book clubs, I'm in 4 book clubs so far. You never know what happens with me. And the first one is The Lamentable Library, organized by Hannah from La Dead M, and is based on reading Gothic books, 1 per month. And for January, we have Horrid by Katrina Leno, which I got from my library, so yay! Win-win. Then I'm in the Eurovision-a-thon book club, organized by Helen from Helen's Book Haven. And for that one, in January, we're reading The September Girls by Maureen Lee. And for that one, I'm not really sure I can get it, because I lost my main source of income. So I'm not going to be working much, as it seems, in January, until I know when I'll get a job. I don't know if I can get it. Then I'm into the Late Night Book Club, as if it wasn't enough. And for that, in January, we're reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, which is great because I really needed to get to it. And this one is organized by Joelle from Fictional Fates, Noel from Noel Gallagher, and Elias from Elias. So I'll link them down below anyway. And then the Recreate Book Club. And I'm also part of Middle Grade Monthly. So for January, we'll be reading The Hatmakers by Tanzane Merton. And I'm so excited for this one because it has been highly recommended by Gavin several times. And the sequel already came out, so cannot wait. And Middle Grade Monthly is run by the wonderful Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin and Jade from JD Ray Reads. And it's been running for a couple of years, so if you haven't heard about it, which I'm surprised about, I'll link the Middle Grade Monthly Twitter down below. And of course, there's a very important announcement that if you haven't watched my announcement video, I'll link it somewhere, either in the description box or if I can in the information thingy that comes up here somewhere. I think it's this side, actually. And I'm co-hosting a read-along from the Anne Rice books, The Vampire Chronicles. We're reading one book per month, so it's 14 books. 14 months, and then we'll read the first one, Interview with a Vampire, in January. I hope you can join us. I'll link the Discord down below anyway, in case you do want to, because I'm so excited, and it's a great way to celebrate her life, because she died actually the day before we announced, which was shocking. And that's it for book clubs for now. Now, in January, as if I didn't need any more things to participate in, because of course I need them, right? I mean, I hope somebody understands. I'm getting into TBR Athon, organized by Sasha from The Wild Sasha, and this is a readathon, a month-long readathon based on the Wayward Children series, because it's a favorite series of all time, and I haven't read it, and that this is a perfect excuse. And it's divided in teams, and then each team is the name of a world in the series. I don't want to know anything else because I don't like spoilers. But then there's another month long, which is Explorathon, organized by Ali from the Chaotic Reader, and it's set as an academy, and there are just prompts and themes based on the elements, and it's quite nice, so I encourage you to participate too. And there's one more readathon, that is Tbrpg Athon, organized by Ro from Wandering Through Worlds. And this one I know is going to be based on a D&D game. Basically, that's how her TBR game works. And it's going to take place from the 17th to the 23rd of January. And there will be a prompt released at midnight every single day. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. So, lastly, in January, participating in New Year's Athon. New Year's Athon is 1 week readathon, first week of January, organized by Manda from Manda the Biblio and Donna from Mom's Book Collection. And they have just 2 prompts. There are 3, but 2 that mean books. One prompt is to make a bookish resolution, and that's finishing series, as I usually make. But I think I'm going to finish a series this month. There's going to be the Winter Night trilogy by Catherine Arden. And then the second one is to read a book that was gifted to you or that you got recently, and that would be One Last Stop by Kristen, because I did acquire these first week of December. And lastly, then we have the prompt of reading a book that you that was on your TBR you didn't get to in 2020 or 2021, and for that one I chose The Nightingale by Kristen. So after all this, now let's get to my game. TBR Chaos is a game I created. So this is a board. And it is based on the Tbrpg game, but it doesn't have the going back home thingy if you know the game. It's a game normally with 4 players. I'll just go around the board, and the prompt I get is what I'll try and fill in. But this month is not, I didn't choose the books myself, because I didn't celebrate my book to birthday in October, because university was too heavy at the moment. 9th semester, I mean 50 years killing me, slowly and painfully. I couldn't celebrate in October. So in January this month, I decided to start afresh and ask 8 booktube and 1 bookstagram friend to choose the books for me. So I did roll the dice, as you will see now. I got a prompt and assigned one of those prompts to one of my friends, to each of my friends, and just asked them to introduce themselves. So they'll tell you who they are, what their channel is, and just tell you the prompt and the book they chose for me. The rules for my game from January on, a couple of them changed a little bit. This month I'm going to do more rolls than usual. Well, it depends on the doubles and everything, but I'm going to do more rolls than usual because I'm not at uni, so I'm on holidays from uni, except for thesis work. So yeah, the thing is that I can roll more times. I'm supposed to be able to read more books. Let's see what happens at the end. Let's see how many books I get to. Second one is that I'm not going to punish myself for not reading a book, that I was doing that, like adding an extra roll for not having completed my TBR. But I'm only going to punish myself if I don't get to do my best, if I'm really, if I know I didn't do as good as I could do, I didn't read as much as I could read. But what I'm going to do instead is moving the books to the next month. So the books I don't read from this TBR will get to the next month's TBR, and I will have to make them fit somehow in some prompts. I don't know how I'm going to do it with some of them, but I'll do my best to get to do that. And normally I'm going to roll 5 times from February onwards. I was rolling 6 times, but then you get doubles and things happen, and university, and it's my last semester, so it's going to be suffocating. So I don't want to get too stressed, so I'll just buy books. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Okay, so because it is a new year, I'm going to go back to start. And let's roll. Roll number 1. Let's see what my friends have to pick for me. It's a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's YA.
Hi Anna, it's Ashley from Ashley's Media Addiction. You asked me to be a part of your January TBR and I was so excited to do this. And then you gave me the prompt, which was YA, and I was like, yeah, this will be easy. But then there was too many options and I didn't know what to go for. But that's okay, I've got this. I was looking through your to be read shelf on Goodreads, and then I came across Eragon, and I absolutely loved this book. The second one in the series is my favourite, but yeah, this is such a fun book. It is basically got dragons, it is a fantasy, you've got action in here, you've got magic, you've got adventure. Yeah, I think it's basically found family as well, really, now I think about it. But yeah, I think you'll really, really enjoy this. And I really hope you do. I don't think it's that big either. Oh, that's a lie. It's over 500 pages. It doesn't look that big. It is the first in a series. So, you know, a new series to start in the new year. Am I being cheeky by doing that? I don't know. But I really hope you love this book. And I can't wait to see your thoughts. Thank you for letting me be part of this video. Bye.
Roll number 2. That's a 9. No, a sequel.
Hi, my name is Josefa, but my friends call me Peppy. I'm a bookstagrammer. You can find me on Instagram at june.reads. And the book I'm choosing for Anna for sequel is The Winter of the Witch, because I already read it and she has to read it as well.
Roll number 3. 8. And that's no front picking cookie talk. that's an extra rule. So, why not? I got cookie track. So, I'll just, in case you don't know, the cookie track is a track where I keep piece of paper with the books, the titles of the books I've been avoiding for some strange reason. And I pull one from there and I try and get to it. So let's do it. Okay. Okay. El asedio. Arturo Pérez Reverte. Okay. This is a book in Spanish that... okay. I'm going to show you. I'm laughing because I just got screwed. Properly screwed. It's a huge one. I don't know the page count. I'm going to open it to see the page count. I mean, sorry, it still has a plastic because I like to keep it until I'm going to read it. And this is one of my favorite writers ever. And he mainly writes historical fiction. 725 pages. This is not fair. You will see why, but I mean, you already saw some, but yeah. No, I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. Let's continue with the prompt. I couldn't have gotten anything else. This is too much for me. It's not. No, not even fair. I need to be good. Okay. Roll number 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Booktube recommends. Perfect.
Hello, my name is Katie. I'm from the channel Kick-Ass Can Read, and we also have a guest today, which is Luna, one of my cats. But you have asked me to pick your book off of your TBR on Goodreads that I recommend for you to read. I have scrolled through your list, and actually it's within like the first 20 books that's on there, and the one that I've decided to pick isn't one that I've read, but the reason I'm picking it for you to read and recommending it for you to read is because it's on my January TBR, and if you're totally up for it, I think we should do this as a buddy read. But that is One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. This is on my January TBR. I saw it was on your list, so let's buddy read it together and we can get it done off of the TBR. Thank you so much for choosing me to be part of your TBR, and I look forward to reading this book along with you.
Rule number 5. Because why not is a double. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another cookie track. And now, I got another cookie track, which is... I'm sorry, no, this is too much. Okay, let's see. Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Let me show you. So, this one is a classic, but it's beautifully tiny, which compensates a little bit the previous one. This is a lot to take. You'll see. Roll number 6. 6. Random letter.
Hello, so the prompt you gave me was letter generator, so obviously just grabbed a random letter generator, and I had your TBR list available already. So skip straight to D, had a little scroll through to see what you had. Loads of things that I was like, potentials. But I got really excited when I got to like the bottom of the first page and was like, Down Among the Sick and Bones, absolutely. But if you've not read the first one, there's no point me putting the second one in. So I then immediately went back and had a look to see if you had read it already, and you haven't, and you've not read the first one either. So I didn't want to put that one on for that reason. So I went back to the list, and I have chosen for you Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. This is a fantasy horror / sci-fi. It's about young women versus zombies, and I'm excited for you to read it. Let me know what you think.
Rule number 7. 8. Disability rep. I like that.
Hi Anna, hi friends. Hello, my name is Steph from the channel Coffee Over Apples. Okay, here we go. This is exciting. Thank you, Anna, for asking me to help pick a book for your TBR game. You tasked me with finding a book that has a disability rep, and after combing through your TBR list, I have some options. Okay, hear me out. On your list, I found book number 6.5 of what seems like a novella erotica romance series by E.M. Lindsay. The book that I found was called To Touch the Light. However, this looks like one of those series in which you don't need to read the books in order, as in each book looks like it may be a different story following some different characters. Not entirely sure. So if you haven't read the first book in this series, then I'll let you choose whether you want to start with book 1, which is called Freehand, or the one that I found on your list, To Touch the Light. It seems like most of these are focusing on PTSD as the disability rep. I'm not entirely sure if that's the same disability rep throughout them, but the entire series is listed as having disability rep. So I'm gonna let you choose where you would like to start in this series. If you feel like just jumping in to one of the character stories or going from the beginning, it's totally up to you. I hope you enjoy it. I wanted to choose something that seemed like it would be an enjoyable time, and it seems like book 6 is set around the holidays and winter time, so maybe that's perfect for this season. I don't know. Look forward to seeing what you decide. See you later. Bye.
Rule number 8. 8. 8. Short read.
Hi Anna, Charlotte here from Clumsy Charlotte. Happy belated BookTube anniversary. Thank you so much for including me in this. It's a lot of fun, and the prompt you got is to read a short book, so up to 300 pages, let's say. And the book I have chosen for you is Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon McGuire. I hope it will work out for you in your January TBR, and I hope you enjoy the book. Have a lovely rest of the time, and good luck with your TBR.
And what I hope is the last extra rule. Rule number 9. And it's not, because why not doubles? 1, 2, 3, 4. New author.
Hey, my name is Donna. I am from Mom's Book Collection. I am here with the prompt new author for Anne's TBR for January. I was checking her Goodreads out and came across an author that I'm hoping she had not read yet. From what I could tell from Goodreads, she has not read it yet, nor other books from this author. So I think I chose the right book for you. The book that I have chosen for you is The Nightingale by Kristen Hannah. So I gave this a 5-star when I read this book, and I loved it so much, most likely because I love historical fiction. And yeah, so technically the premise is this is about 2 sisters that are separated by years and facing World War II. Each sister are on their own dangerous paths to survival, But I love this book so much. I actually cried with this book. So I really hope that you enjoy this read as much as I did. Thank you for having me. Bye.
And the last of the last section of rules, rule number 10, is not the last one. Another double, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's pet pick.
Happy booktube anniversary! My name is Izzy. I'm a very sporadic booktuber, but my channel is Punk Rock Girl PA, and I got the pick of pet pick. So I asked my cats to pick the read. I picked 2 graphic novels for them to pick from, and this was what they chose. Oh, Sansa says this one. Oh, sorry, I booped her. You say that one? You say Heartstopper? Heartstopper? What about you, Ari?
Okay, what? You can't yell out.
Which one?
I need this.
You can't just leave.
Boy on your lap. Okay. You know what, Jim?
Which one?
Put 2 Santas in the room. Things get ruthless. You don't understand. You force my hand.
Sansa is very adamant. She says Heartstopper. She says, you have no choice. Pick Heartstopper. So as you saw, Sansa particularly was really excited for you to read Heartstopper. Heartstopper is just everything. Everything. This is an amazing graphic novel, and I hope you enjoy it.
Rule number 11. Another double. What? Actual fuck. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. LGBTQIA plus, well, at least.
Hi everyone, hi Anna. So, I'm excited to be here, thank you so much. First, if you don't know me, I'm Ugu. I'm from the channel Scientist Reading World. As Anna, I'm a scientist and we love books, so we have a lot in common. I'm so thankful to be here for this TBR Chaos recommendation. So I got LGBTQIA+, which you would say would be a simple one, but it isn't. First, because you already read some of the books that I love, and some of them are not on script. So I didn't want you to buy books because I'm a nice person. I'm a person who understands that you need to save some money. So I went on search and I found one that is on your list and is LGBTQ+, and it's on script. I'm amazing, I know. And by the way, it's also one of my favorite series of teenage times. And what I'm talking about? Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This is a YA fantasy urban vampire school where our main character Zoe turns into a vampire and she goes to this school and dark things start to happen. This is okay, it's a series. It's a 12 book series. I know, but it's worth it. At least on my point of view. I love the series. The elemental magic, everything, the rituals, everything they're going through. There's definitely one main LGBTQ character or main character in the book, but during the series they will be introducing to another ones that I found they were very well done. I hope you enjoy it, and this is my recommendation to you and all of you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
Rule number 12. Because why not? And it is a 7. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Book in English. I feel so good for this.
Hi Anna, thank you so much for having me involved in your TBR game. My name's Paige from the channel Pages with Paige, and I am super excited to be involved. So the prompt that I received was a book in English. Having a look through your TBR, I definitely knew that I wanted to have something that was also on my TBR. So the one that I've gone with is The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Kornacek. I love Greek-inspired things, and I meant to prioritize this in 2021. So I'm hoping that this will be prioritizing it for you in 2022. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I'm hoping to. If you'd like to buddy read it, let me know. I don't know too much about this book as I'm not really familiar with the Greek myth that is inspired and based off, so I'm curious to see what it's like, and I hope you enjoy the process of reading it and seeing what it's all about as well. Sorry I can't give a good synopsis. Bye!
And as if this wasn't enough, I'm also finishing an arc, well not finishing, I'm 20% in, which is not finishing at all. But I started an arc in December, which I've had for a while, which is of Revelations by Eric Hull, and it is amazing so far because all the characters are neuroscientists, and I really love that. I'm into neurosciences. If you didn't know that, I'm a scientist too, so I'm enjoying it quite a lot. And it's a thriller, an adult thriller. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to read 300 and something pages from this one. 333 actually. Let's see. Who knows how many books we'll get into February. So let's go for the monthly readathons now. Well, the general readathons. Now, Explorathon has many prompts. So as there are many, I just chose a book for each prompt, but you can really synthesize the thing and set one book for several prompts. So you can double up, triple up, whatever you want and can. So I'll see how the month goes and I'll rearrange. This is just a tentative TBR for Explorathon. Now, prompt number 1 is Animal Companion Obstacle Course. And for that one, you have to read an animal featured on the cover or the story. So I chose The Winter of the Witch by Catherine Arden for this one, because there's an animal on the cover. Then Animal Companion Riding Race, book with a strong friendship, and for that one I chose Aragon by Christopher Paolini, because there's a very strong friendship between the dragon and the rider. Then for Magic Tournament, fantasy includes a magical element. I chose Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. For Gymnastics, book you think will have a twist, I chose The Patient by Juan Gomez Jurado. For Swimming, there is a book that involves or is set near a body of water. I chose One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston, that I'm actually going to better read with Kat from Kit Kats Can Read. For Language Fluency, book that is translated or set in a country different to your own, so mainly where you don't share the culture, I chose Rick by Alex Gino. For Obstacle Course, book you are unsure about, I chose Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. For Talent Competition, books that somehow relates to a skill of your choosing, I chose The Witch's Heart by Guinevere Kornicek. For Archery, book you think will be a hit, 5-star prediction, I chose Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. For Dueling, book with multiple POVs, I chose This Is How You Lose the Time War. For 500 Meter Dash, short read, I chose Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon Maguire. For Flying, which is a book that will make your heart soar, book with a romantic element, I'll double up with One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. For Weapon Forging, book with a weapon on the cover, I chose The Last Apothecary by Sarah Penna because it has poison on the cover. For Navigation, long read, I chose El Asedio by Arturo Pérez Reverte. This is The Siege in English. For Plant and Wildlife Identification, that's a pretty cover, I chose The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. So, be sure thon. Prompt number 1 I chose because I didn't know which world I would belong to or I would like. So I chose Sasha's team, which is Eleanor West's home. And we can choose one prompt from each team, and finally a portal fantasy. So the first one I chose was from Lake Underworld, book that will make you happy, and that is El Paciente by Juan Gomez Jurado. That's The Patient, because I really love this author. Then from Lake, I took audiobook or ebook, and for that I chose The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penna. Then from Mirror, I took Standalone, and for that one I'm going to read This Is How You Lose the Time War. Then from Team Fairyland, Mental Illness Representation, I chose Let Me Lie by Claire McIntosh. This is a new one. This is an adult thriller, I believe, if I'm not wrong, and it has BPD rep, which is not very common in books, I've found. And lastly, Portal Fantasy. Of course, I'm going to start reading the series, so I chose Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon Maguire. And TBRpg Athon, I cannot tell you the the prompt because I still don't know, so I don't know which books I'm going to read for that one, but the ones I have don't fit, I'm done. I'm done with. This is not going to work. So yes, this was all of my January TBR. I really hope you liked it. Let me know if you've read any of these books, if you're reading any, if you plan to read any, you want to buddy read. I'm very happy. I love buddy reading. And as you can see from all the things I'm participating in, including buddy reads. So if you liked this video, don't forget to click like, comment something. You can comment with the emoji of a stack of books if you have nothing or don't want to say anything. Otherwise, comment. I love interacting, talking to you, and getting to have new friends from BookTube or from the reading community in general. And don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. Click the bell for notifications, and I hope you have a wonderful and amazing month of January, and I really hope 2022 is much better for all of us on every field of life, and I hope to see you soon back in my channel. Bye.